Somebody left this comment on a video that I made where I talked about 3 questions to ask a senior leader in an interview. And I'll be honest, at first, I was a little confused by the question. After taking a second to really think through what I said in that video and your question, I want to back up to say, when I give these questions for you to ask in an interview, they're genuine questions that you should want to know the answer to. Because you should want to know the actual answer to them, and it is part of a larger conversation, this interview, you should react to it like a normal conversation. Whatever their answer may be, react with your honest reaction. One thing I see a lot of people do when it comes to interviews is they get way too formulaic. This is not an interrogation. I know it feels like it, but I want you to think this isn't an interrogation, it really is a conversation. While it's very helpful to put structure to what are the questions I want to ask beforehand, how do I want to think about putting questions together, I don't want you to get to a place where you're so formulaic that you're thinking, well, what should my response be? It should be whatever your natural response is to whatever their answer is. We don't know what their answer is going to be, so I want you to just have a normal and natural conversation. But if you are someone who is a strong conversationalist or you want to work on your interview skills, I want to give you an example. So one of the questions that I asked was, outside of delivering the results and outcomes associated with the job description, what makes someone at this company successful? You might get an answer to that. And what I want you to be able to do is then take whatever their answer is and say, how can I give an example? So a natural reaction to whatever their answer is, oh, that's so great to know. I actually have experience in doing, and then repeat back exactly what they said. You don't want to just repeat it back, but then you want to actually be able to put together that example. So what is the example of a time that you've done that in your career or some experience that you have that highlights or showcases whatever their response was? Now, this takes someone who is a good conversationalist. So I say that this would be something you could do if you're someone who is good on your feet, who you have prepared well, and you have stories ready to go about your experience, highlighting and showcasing certain skills that you have. Your answer could also just be as simple as, okay, great, thank you so much. That's good to know. You should be taking notes, you jot it down. Great. Now you know that that is something that they're going to be looking for someone in this role. Perhaps what you can do with it after is incorporate that into your thank you note. You should be writing a thank you note after the interview, even if you have to send it just to the recruiter and ask them to pass it along, but you can maybe make note, hey, you mentioned that you're looking for someone who can do X, Y, Z. I didn't mention this in the interview, but here's just a quick example of a time that I've done that. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware. There's really no one size fits all here. It really depends on what their answer is, what the job is, what it is you want to get across, and how it aligns with what you have in your mind. So genuinely, you want to ask these questions because they are genuinely good questions to ask. And I would say react to them the natural way that you would react based on whatever their answer is. But I do appreciate the question. Let me know if I misunderstood it, but I hope that answers it.